live in my get ready with me's at the end or the beginning, but never ever ever at the end. Like never after I get my makeup done and I'm working on my hair or dressed or whatever. I'm trying not to show the tittle bitties so much because that's not the point of this video. Yes, it's crooked. Not me trying to hide cleavage because that's not the point. I'm not dressed for this video. I'm dressed for other things. But anyway, I just want to talk about Amanda Seales. I have 10 minutes exactly. And I just thought, you know what? I'll do a little get ready with me at the end of my get ready. Quickly, for those who are like, what is wrong with your hair? So I tried to cut it myself. That's what's wrong with my hair. And I cut my bangs too short. So it does look cute if I kind of pull it to the side, but I was trying to see if I could get it the way I wanted, which was like a, you know, I wanted this look. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So anyway, for those of you who are here to hear about Amanda Seales, so yeah, I just finished the whole 3-hour Club Shay Shay video. I have listened to her podcast before. I have, I follow her on Instagram. I repost some of her stuff, particularly a lot of the stuff about Gaza, because I too am very passionate about ending the genocide by the country who shall not be named and the US, the two most problematic countries in the world, in my opinion. But anyway, so I follow her. I know what she's about. I didn't know all the little backstory about everything. All right, I think I am just gonna go ahead and pin this back because it's just too short. But anyway, so I knew enough. But watching this Club Shay Shay video, I did like I did a TikTok about this yesterday. So I've already said some of it. But first of all, let me just say, I'm an Amanda Seales fan. I definitely respect her as a human. I respect her as, if for nothing else, just I really respect her activist work. Thank you, Prayed Up Goat. That's a really cool name on here. I respect her activist work. I respect her as an abolitionist. I respect her really as a comedian. I really enjoyed her special on Netflix. I respect her as an actress. I liked Insecure. I didn't know about all of the backstory about ways that people have been dogging her and talking about her and all this stuff, but there are so many things I related to. There's so many things related to. I think I'm actually going to take y'all to the other room because it's too damn hot in here. Oh, it's hot. Okay, so I related fully to her, first of all, just being neurodivergent and talking about how the ways that her neurodivergency has really like led to people not liking her. And I'm like, damn, I feel that. She said something about how at the end, this is what, I'm just gonna stay standing because I gotta go in a minute. But at the end, she said, let me see if I can get this to stand up. It's crooked. Okay, here we go. So at the end, so Shay Shay, you know, when Shay Shay was like, are you dating anybody? And she was like, nobody's in my inbox. And I say that a lot to people, like, yeah, there's a couple guys in my inbox, but not a lot. And he said, why? She said, because they want to tame me. She was like, I'm too intense. The men who are in my inbox really want to tame me. And I was like, love the dress. Can we get a 60? This is a bodysuit. It's a bodysuit, but yes, you can get a 360. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, let me stop being a dork. So yeah, so she was saying the men who want to date her want to tame her. And I was just telling this to someone else the other day about how there was like 3 different guys in my life who they started wanting to debate with me because I have really strong views on America. I mean, I really, really fucking hate it here. Okay, I really hate our country. Just think we're like literally the worst country on the planet. So I have really intense views about America. I have really intense, passionate views about race and racial issues. As a woman who grew up identifying as Black, who is biracial, who has a white Italian mother in the country that I hate. So I have really intense views about that. I don't know. Everything that I view is, yeah, I have pretty polarizing views. So you're either going to love me or hate me. And Amanda's like that. So when she said about the men thing, I was like, I relate to that because men I talk to, they start wanting to change my mind about stuff. And I'm like, do you want to date me? Do you want to have fun? I'm not here to, she said, the way she said it was perfect. She said, I'm not here for discourse. I'm here for intercourse. And I was like, I love that, because I was telling my girl the other day, I was like, I've had 3 men in my life who I've been talking to or dating who have said, I love talking to you about this stuff. I love talking to you about America. I love talking to you about your worldviews and how you think about stuff. And I'm like, this is not fun for me. I don't want to talk about America on a date. Like, I definitely don't want you to change my mind. Like, I am never, ever, ever, ever going to be loyal. Especially if that's the argument. So anyway, so I was telling my girl, I was like, I'm just so tired of some men who actively try to tame me, or they'll be like, you know, slide in the DMs. Oh, you look good. You're looking good. Then want to talk to me and then be like, oh, but you know, if you was my woman, you wouldn't be posting all of that. No, yes, I will. I will post whatever I want because I'm a grown woman. So if you want a sexually liberated woman, don't try to tame me, right? Just let me be who I am. So anyway, I thought that was very interesting. That was just the last thing I heard. But overall, like, I thought Shay Shay in the beginning was really, really, really toxic. I got 5 minutes. I thought he was really, no, I wouldn't even say that. Not really, really, really toxic. I thought he was kind of obnoxious. Thought he was kind of obnoxious to her. I thought that she did a really good job explaining, like, I'm neurodivergent. I don't think the same way as everybody else. I don't talk the same way as everyone else. And when people communicate about me, they're communicating about things that I'm saying that's actually true. And I love when she said, you know, I can take people talking bad about me, like, oh, she's not pretty, or, oh, you know, she was like, some things that actually happen, but what I can't stand, what I hate, is when there's a pile on about things that aren't true. And I really was like, I really felt that. I'm glad she said it. Somebody's message was held for review. It was probably horrible. What is a sexually liberated woman? Thank you. I will say briefly, a sexually liberated woman, why I called myself that. Oh my God, this is really off subject, but I was raised in toxic evangelicalism. I was raised with purity culture, purity culture is like the belief that you cannot have sex before marriage or else God will cast you to hell. So I was really strong in that culture. And I think as a result, a lot of women who are now adults raised in purity culture grew up with like a lot of guilt around sex, a lot of guilt around allowing our body to be seen, or even doing anything that would even be perceived as remotely sexual, because we were taught, like, if we you know, wear something like this where you can see my titties out, where it would be like sinful or even worse, cause men to sin. So I think I think it means something a little different for a woman like myself who's come out of purity culture. So for me, it just means I don't view my sexuality anymore as, I don't view my sexuality as evil in any way. I don't think that showing my titties is bad. Or I don't think having sex outside of marriage is a bad thing or makes me a bad person. I don't think I can cause any man to do something that they don't want to do. So I think men have agency to make their own choices, regardless of what a woman is wearing. So, or doing. It also just means there's no guilt and shame around sex for me. Can I speak Italian? No, my mom is Italian. She never was. May she rest in peace. But she never taught it to me, except for a few words. It's really sad. Just talked about that in my live yesterday, that I went literally a whole lifetime and didn't speak, because her generation, my mom was older, she's a lot older, her generation was all about assimilation. So anyway, I'm out of time. That was fun. Any other questions? I don't think I should come back tomorrow in a live tomorrow to talk about Amanda Seales more. But I mean, she's an example. I think she's an example of a sexually liberated woman. I think most women nowadays are, unless they say, thank you, I appreciate you, enlightened one. I appreciate your comments. Unless they say so otherwise, I think a lot of women are. I think a lot of us are like, oh, that shit was weird. We're not doing that no more. We are not living like that no more. Okay, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm gonna come back because I still have so much more to say about the Club Shay Shay Amanda Seales interview. But I did put it up on my TikTok of the same name. It's the same name as my YouTube channel, Out Here Trying to Survive. And I think I put it up on my Instagram too. But if y'all haven't yet, go watch my last podcast episode on Out Here Trying to Survive. I'm working on the next one right now. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.